Sorry. I think he's asking a very important question, which I would want to just get a clarity of the minister. Is it a practice that when people have returned to IPID take cars and goes to people's houses that have complained to the IPID? Is that a practice? I mean, I'm hearing you say they said they are coming to your house and all of that. In line with what he said, we're all equal before the law. Is it a practice that when you complain to IPID, they drive to your house to come and ask you about your complaint, or they invite you to the offices to come and take the matters forward, as it were, Minister?
I would say, as a response, they are the ones who are best placed to answer that question, because I might respond in a particular way and be wrong and say it is not their practice, only to find that they have examples where they would have done that. Or I would say it's not the practice, it was only an exception with me. And they would say, no, but we've done the same. So I would want to play it safe and say we rather direct the question to them in terms of their own practice.
So it's correct to say the Minister of Police doesn't know how IPID operates?
I don't get into trouble. I cause it. Yeah, I take a decision that will cause trouble now.
On this particular issue, I haven't looked at their matter, but not to say the minister doesn't know how IPID operates.
Minister, you're sitting there. People want to know. We're talking to a minister. Part of your responsibility when you're sitting there is to educate society. We're asking about the practice of IPID. Take the opportunity as a minister of police to educate people about how IPID operate. You can't say it becomes subjective all of a sudden because somehow you're involved. I'm asking about general practice so we can be able to distinguish between what happened to you and what happens to the rest of us.
Now, I am saying in response, the best people to answer that question is them. Now, this particular specific matter, because I haven't checked it with them.
Thank you so much. We can allocate extra time later if you still want to pursue the matter. We must go back to Honorable Skosana because his time is no more.
At the end of the day, we have to understand that everybody in there is a politician, okay? It's very, very different from the Malanga Commission. These guys are playing to the gallery and they are singing for their supper and they're not friends, okay? They are opposing parties, aka Julius Malema is from the EFF and the police minister, Senzo Mchunu, is from the ANC. And you already know Julius Malema is going to take the opportunity to show the deficiencies of the ANC through, of course, the police minister. And he dives in at a very, very appropriate moment as he sees that the MK party is not driving the nail into the coffin. So he says, I'm going to help you with that one. I might not like you, MKP, but I'm going to help you with that one because it moves forward the needle with exposing the ANC. Let me know if you agree in the comment section down below. But basically, Julius Malema said, hold the line. A whole police minister? You have no idea? None whatsoever? When it comes to how IPID works, they just drive their cars to your house. Is that an exception because you're the police minister, or do they do that for everybody? We need to know. And you're the police minister. You should be able to answer that question. Is it not part of the portfolios that you fall under? I mean, you took the liberty to disband a whole political killing task team. So why not tell us about IPID? I thought that was very interesting. I thought that was a brilliant insertion, from Julius Malema. And in true Julius Malema style, I did say it last week. I'm not going to shy away from it this week. I did say it was a huge disservice that Julius Malema was not there when Shadrach Sibia was getting questioned by the MPs. I think it was strategic, but we are not there. We are here. And here he hammers the minister, okay? Basically to the cross. And he leaves him out to dry. And the minister doesn't get a lifeline. That's why you hear the awkward pause. And then he says, I would rather that the IPID answer the question because I don't want to answer this question. This is above my pay grade. I'm just king of disbandment, okay? I'm not going to talk for IPID. Call them. Invite them over here. And one thing about Senzo Mchunu as well, don't forget, just because he's in the hot seat, he is consistently behaving as a politician, as someone who understands and I believe has mastered the art of not answering questions, just stringing a whole bunch of sentences together and then getting the masses over there at those ANC meetings and going, yay, yay, just because he said something that sounds amazing. But at the end of the day, I think he's failing dismally at even turning the tide around for himself. But I know this is the part you clicked for. Phala Phala. Let's listen to what he finally says with regards to the classification of those Phala Phala documents.
No, not yet. I'm watching the time. I'm watching the time. I know I'm not a timekeeper, but I'm watching. Thank you, Chair. The following up question on that, Minister. Phala Phala was classified, but it looks like you are saying the IPIT. How was Phala Phala classified?
I don't know. It was classified by IPIT. The only time I got to know that it was classified was when one of the members of parliament asked me a question, whether it is classified. I can't remember the actual question. And then I went to IPIT to say, can you brief me about this matter, advise me about the response here? And they said, no, Minister. This was classified by us for the following reasons. They outlined the reasons. And then I answered accordingly. It was not classified by Minister. And I see out there's a wrong impression that Minister Mchunu classified IPIT. There can't be any matter far from the truth than that one. This was classified by IPIT. And as per their competence, Minister can't classify. Doesn't have power to do so.
Remember, I said we are dealing with a seasoned politician. Okay, he understands the art of stringing along sentences and just putting them together and making them look cute. He also understands the art of gaslighting. But now he is asked an essential question, which in my opinion is the equivalent of when Shadrach Joseph Sevilla was asked about the Senzo Meyiwa crime scene. And I believe it was Skosana. And Skosana comes with the questions, guys. He comes with the questions that the masses have been asking. I think Honorable MP Skosana, okay, is for the people. Yeah, I think he's for the people. He understands the noise on the streets. So I think he has his boots to the ground because he's brought in another very, very strong one here. And I'm going to raise my hand, okay? Let me know if you agree as well in the comment section, or if you were also of this opinion in the comment section down below, that Senzo Mchunu is the one who sealed those Phala Phala documents. I thought that's what it was. I thought he's the one who put them under the classification seal. No, so let's stop talking about it. I really did. This is the first time that I hear that, no, it wasn't me. And he literally says, this is a great question and I've been hearing about it and it's furthest from the truth. This was classified, okay? I don't know. I didn't know it was classified. Wait, he says, I don't know. It was classified by IPID. The only time I got to know it was classified is when one of the members of parliament asked me a question and I went to IPID, he ran, you know how he went. I'm sure he went the same way he did with the disbandment, PKTT, but IPID said, sit down, take several seats. So he says he went to IPID to ask and they said it was classified and it was classified by them being IPID to be specific. And they outlined their reasons to him. He doesn't disclose them over here. It would have been great to hear what those reasons were. And then he says, and I've seen it out there, that there is a wrong impression that the minister Mchunu classified the Phala Phala documents. And then he says there can't be any matter far from the truth than that one. Ministers can't classify. The minister doesn't have the power to do so. How do you know? Because you did some unlawful things with that PKTT and then immediately, but somehow with the Phala Phala, you actually know that a minister can classify. I think that's quite selective. I think you're very selective in your roles, what you do know and what you don't know. But I'm going to do my mic drop right here. If you've made it this far in the video, please go ahead and drop a 2 in the comment section and let me know, okay? Your 2 is to let me know that you accept that the Phala Phala was not classified by the minister? Or is he gaslighting us here? Let me know in the comment section down below. I'll definitely be there to engage with you. And with that, I'm going to end this video right here. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to like, to comment, to subscribe. It is absolutely free to do all of the above because it helps the channel grow. And I absolutely love it when I see you do it for me. Thank you. I'll catch you on the next upload. Bye, guys.